Imagine waking up in the morning. No food, no drink, but your mouth tastes like you just swallowed salt water. Sounds weird, right? But here's the crazy part. This happens to millions of people every single day, and most of them completely ignore it. If you've ever experienced it, you probably brushed it off like it's nothing. But what if I told you your body might actually be trying to send you a message? And it gets even more interesting, because sometimes this salty taste shows up right after a dream. Coincidence? Or something deeper going on while you sleep? In this video, we're breaking down exactly why this happens, what it means, and when you should actually be concerned. While you're awake, your mouth has its own cleaning system. Saliva is constantly working, washing away food particles, bacteria, and anything that shouldn't be there. It's like a natural mouthwash that never stops. But when you fall asleep, that system slows down. Your body produces much less saliva at night. Not completely off, but reduced enough to make a difference. And when that happens, bacteria in your mouth start to build up. Think of it like this. During the day, it's like a flowing river, constantly cleaning. But at night, that river slows down to a trickle. And when water stops moving, things begin to collect. Bacteria don't sleep. They keep feeding on tiny food particles, dead cells, and whatever is left behind in your mouth. As they do that, they release waste products. And that strange salty or bitter taste you notice in the morning is often coming from that buildup. Now here's where things get worse. If you sleep with your mouth open, even slightly, your mouth dries out much faster. Mouth breathing basically shuts down that cleaning system even more. Instead of a slightly reduced flow of saliva, now you have almost none. So everything becomes more concentrated. The bacteria, the waste, the dryness, all of it builds up stronger overnight. That's why people who snore or wake up with their mouth open often notice a stronger salty taste. Sometimes their mouth even feels dry like sand. Then there's something even simpler that plays a big role: dehydration. If you didn't drink enough water during the day, your body goes into the night already low on fluids, and when your body is dehydrated, your saliva becomes thicker. Instead of being light and watery, it becomes sticky and concentrated. So instead of washing things away, it just sits there. By morning, everything in your mouth is more concentrated. The salts, the bacteria, the waste, which makes that salty taste even stronger. Now let's talk about something a lot of people overlook: your night routine. Be honest, how many times have you gone to bed without brushing properly? Or maybe you brushed your teeth but skipped your tongue? That small habit makes a big difference. When you don't clean your mouth at night, food particles stay behind. Bacteria get a full meal while you sleep, and they multiply. Your tongue, especially, is one of the biggest hiding spots for bacteria. So if you wake up with a weird taste, your night routine might be part of the problem. It's not about being perfect. It's just about not giving bacteria a free buffet every single night. But sometimes it's not just about dryness or hygiene. Sometimes that salty taste. If your gums are slightly inflamed or irritated, they can bleed a little, even if you don't notice it, and blood has a slightly salty, metallic taste. So if you notice bleeding when you brush, swollen gums, or a constant strange taste that doesn't go away, your body might be trying to tell you something. It's not something to panic about, but it's definitely something to pay attention to. Now here's something most people don't think about: your nose. Your nose and your mouth are connected. And if you have allergies, a cold, or sinus issues, mucus can slowly drip down the back of your throat while you sleep. This is called postnasal drip. And yes, that mucus has a slightly salty taste. So when you wake up, it might feel like the taste is coming from your mouth, but it actually started from your nose. If you often wake up with a blocked nose, feel like clearing your throat, or notice a strange taste, this could be the reason. Now let's answer the question that makes this even more interesting. What if this happens right after a dream? Is the dream causing it? Not exactly, but something during the dream might be. When you dream, especially during intense or emotional dreams, your body enters a stage called REM sleep. During this stage, your brain becomes very active. Your breathing can change, your heart rate can increase, your body behaves differently compared to normal sleep. And one common thing that happens is mouth breathing. While you're dreaming, you might start breathing through your mouth without even realizing it. And as that happens, your mouth slowly dries out. You don't notice it while you're asleep, but the moment you wake up, especially right after that dream, the dryness is already there. And that's when you notice the salty taste. So it's not the dream itself, it's what your body was doing while the dream was happening. Now, the good news is, for most people, this is easy to fix. Small habits can make a big difference. Drinking water before bed helps keep your body hydrated. Brushing your teeth and your tongue at night removes the bacteria that would otherwise build up. Breathing through your nose instead of your mouth keeps your mouth from drying out. And treating any nasal blockage can improve your sleep and reduce that morning taste. These are simple things, but they work. Now here's the part you shouldn't ignore. If this salty taste happens once in a while, it's usually nothing serious. But if it happens every single morning, and it doesn't go away, even after brushing your teeth, that's when you should pay attention. If your mouth always feels dry, if your gums bleed often, or if you have constant bad breath, it might be something more. Conditions like chronic dry mouth or gum disease can start small, but get worse over time if ignored. So, catching it early makes a big difference. At the end of the day, your body is always communicating with you. Sometimes in obvious ways, sometimes in small, subtle signs like this. That salty taste in the morning might seem random, but it's not. It's a signal. And once you understand what's happening while you sleep, it stops being confusing. It actually starts to make sense. Watch the next video on your screen. You might discover another strange thing your body does while you sleep.